Listening to function means recognizing what the speaker may be doing. Listen to the context to learn about where people are talking, who the people are, and the relationship between them. Identify the functional verbs and options. Now listen to the conversation in the order of the information presented. Recognize the common code of interaction between both. Look for expressions that emphasize common information. Infer and derive the answer by identifying the element that is necessary for the conversation to happen.
Question 29. You hear an eye specialist talking to her patient. Now read the question.
Now, Mr. James, looking at the latest images of your eye, I'd say there are signs of improvement.
Well, I'm not completely cured, but there's less distortion in my vision. That's a huge relief. I could barely recognize people in the early stages. I'm still not confident about night driving, and I know I've lost color perception in the center of the affected eye. Everything's gray. I notice it when I close the other one.
Well, that's certainly what the images suggest, and what you describe is entirely to be expected. Despite the fact that your eyes recovered up to a point, there will be permanent damage to the retina. Instead of lying smoothly against the eye's inner surface, it'll stay a bit wrinkled, which would explain your symptoms.
At least my vision's clearer than it was. I'm grateful for that.
Here the patient says, I'm not completely cured and I know I have lost color perception. Further, he restates it by saying, I notice it when I close the other one. The specialist confirms the words of the patient by expressing in the statement, that's certainly what the image suggests. Later, he explains in detail. This is option C, confirming that his experience matches the clinical evidence. So his experience here, he already stated that I notice it when I close the other one. Other one here, the eye. And the clinical evidence is the image that suggests. With this, we are confirming option C is right. Reassuring that the prognosis for his vision is not given, although he stated in the first line, but later conversation or building up of the information is not stating that. Expressing concern about the extent of his recovery, there is nothing like concern, but he explained what the patient stated in detail with evidence. So this confirms option C. Thank you.